crocheting with my left hand. So you see, we're going to count these V's. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 V's. You're going to put your hook under that first V, and you see where I have both threads on it. Okay, then we're going to yarn over, twist your hook down towards your piece, and then we're going to pull it up. And when you pull it up, you're going to pull on this just a little bit, so you make your loop just a little bit bigger. And then we're going to yarn over again, twist your hook towards your piece, and pull that through both loops. It's an easy way to remember it is you're almost always pulling through 2 loops. Because, so you just added, we went into the next V, you added those 2 hooks, you're yarning over, oops, and you're pulling it through those first 2 loops. And now you're going to pull up just a little bit, make it nice and loose. You're going to yarn over, you grab that with your hook, point the open part of your hook towards your piece, and pull it through. Do this 2 more times, and then we're going to do the chain. So under those 2 loops, point your hook towards your piece, pull through, pull up. You saw I just adjusted my tension because I needed a little bit more yarn. I'm going to yarn over, point the hook towards our piece and pull it through, and then twist our hook back around. Now we're going under this last V. So if you take a look at the end, this is the last V. You're going to put it under. You're going to wrap that yarn. Okay, now you got your 2 loops. Yarn over, put your hook, open hook at the piece, and pull that through. Now we're going to do a chain stitch. So now you're going to yarn over, and you're just going to pull that through. Okay, and when you're doing this chain stitch, I want you to make sure you're holding onto it the same way. Don't let go, and do it the way you do for long chains, because you're just doing 1 chain. Now you're going to turn your piece, so you're going to flip your piece over, and now you're going to skip this first chain and go into this chain, or into this stitch. So you're going to go under, going to yarn over, pull that through, pull it up, make sure it's nice and loose. You're going to yarn over and pull it through. You're going to put your hook under the next V, so this V right here. See how you added those? You're going to yarn over, oops, pull up on it. Now I found, since I'm not used to doing it left-handed, it's very important for me to make sure I pull it up each time, otherwise I make it too tight, and I think that's what you're having trouble with. You pull it through. Okay, I'm gonna do 1 more. Okay. Under that V, so under those 2 stitches, you yarn over, gonna pull it through, pull that up, yarn over, oops. See, even I'm dropping my threads, my yarn sometimes. Okay, hook towards your piece so that you can pull it through this little, that little V. So there's that little spot for the hook to go through and not catch. Okay, now you're going to keep doing this all the way across. And when I made this piece, just like the other piece I made, it's 18 single crochets at the bottom. So that means you're going to be making 17 single crochets. Oh wait. Yeah, 17 single crochets across the top, because the bottom is a chain of 18. Because remember, we have that, you skip that first chain when you're doing it. So then you're just going to keep going, and when you get to the end, do your chain and turn. And you are going to just keep going until you run out of yarn. Then you can pull some of it out, but don't pull all of it, because remember, we want to have this piece to hold on to make it easier for you. And then you're going to practice some more.